Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about why women date the bad guy and end up regretting it. So one of the really unfortunate things that can happen to women is ending up with a guy who was displaying really strong leadership, masculine qualities that women find really attractive. But they end up finding out later down the line that a lot of these men were using those kind of attractive qualities, but deep down they were really insecure and controlling. And those relationships can end up really, really badly for some women out there that do end up in those relationships. And it may seem that women are attracted to bad guys, or at least a lot of women seem like they're attracted to bad guys. But in reality, what's happened here is they have seen a man, they've started dating a man who is got these leadership qualities, like he tells her, like, you know what, I'm going to come pick you up on Saturday, I'm going to take you here, I'm going to take you there. And she sees that as, oh wow, this guy's a leader, he's the most kind of bold man I've ever met, he's displaying these really attractive masculine qualities. But then later on down the road, he turns out to be more controlling, and essentially abusive. That's what can happen. So when women date these bad guys, they don't initially feel like they're dating a bad guy. They're just really attracted to these really strong masculine behaviors. And obviously later on down the road, when she starts discovering who this man actually is, when the veil sort of finally lifts, she finds out that actually this guy isn't very good at all, and it can end up really badly for her. So what the idea is then, as a man who's watching this and hoping, I'm assuming you're hoping to be able to attract women more better. What you need to do then is you need to adopt these strong masculine qualities without being the bad guy, right? Without being the jerk. Because the only reason why women are attracted to jerks is because they often display strong, attractive, masculine qualities that women are naturally drawn to. Yeah? And you can easily adopt those qualities yourself without being the bad guy. So, and it's not even a fine line as well. I think is how to describe this. And it's not a fine line. It's not a fine balance. All you need to do to be able to adopt these strong qualities that women find attractive in bad boys and bad guys, all you need to do is just be confident in yourself, be a leader, right? Don't be unapologetically yourself. Don't be afraid to say something polarizing. Don't be afraid to piss her off, essentially, because that's what a lot of nice guys, right, tend to do. They're so worried about offending her. They're so worried about saying the wrong thing. And because they're so worried about all these things, women can sense the fear, and that's why they get rejected. And that's why she'll go for the guy who is showing these more strong masculine qualities, who is being a leader, who isn't afraid to just speak his mind, isn't afraid to piss her off, isn't afraid to say the wrong thing. And that's why she'll pick him over the nice guy who is overly apologetic, trying too hard to impress her, trying not to say the wrong things to upset her. So this is where it happens. This is what tends to happen. And this is why a lot of girls blow off nice guys. Like, she can see a guy and maybe she finds him attractive, and maybe she really knows, like, yeah, he's a good guy, I should be dating him. But there's something that's turning her off, and it's this behavior. It's the nice guy who's just too apologetic, who's just being too nice, being too careful not to annoy her. And that doesn't attract women. Women are more attracted to guys who are bold, who go for what they want, who say how they feel. And you can easily adopt those qualities yourself without being horrible, without being mean. Women don't want to be with a jerk. They really don't, even though it may seem like that. It just happens to be that jerks are just more confident, right, than the typical nice guy, than the average guy. But what she really wants is she wants a man who has these sort of like leadership qualities and is a strong, masculine, stoic, strong guy who she can lean on, who is a leader and can be decisive and doesn't always make her make all the decisions and things like that. She wants that kind of guy, right? She really does. But unfortunately, women just end up with bad men because they show these qualities better than the typical nice guy that you'll meet everywhere, right? So if you want to become a guy that a woman really finds attractive, without being horrible, then you can easily adopt these qualities. So you've got the confidence, right? Get more confidence in yourself. I know that's a really basic thing, and you hear it all the time, but it really truly makes a difference, right? And to not be afraid to speak your mind, right? If you're going to say something and you think it's going to piss her off, but it's how you feel and it's the truth and it's your truth, then just say it, you know? Don't be walking around eggshells because you're just so worried that you're going to lose her. Women can sense that fear and they don't like it. Okay, so another thing is to be more mysterious as well. Like when you first start dating a woman, don't be in her DMs 24/7, chatting to her all the time, right? Don't always be available. And it's not a game either, because a lot of people think, oh yeah, when you're doing things like that, you're not showing your intent. You're playing games. But the thing is, if you're asking a woman out on a date, right, you're showing your intent, right? You're still talking to her. You're still showing that you're interested. It's just that you leave time between dates, right? You don't chit chat all the time. You're not chit chatting 24/7. You're using the phone, as Corey Wayne says, to just arrange dates and to arrange setting up things. And that's what you're doing. You're still showing your intent. You trust me. She knows that you're interested in her. If you're asking her out, she knows that you're interested in her. You don't need to elaborate. You don't need to always be constantly contacting her. And guess what? All the other guys that she may be dating, who she may have matched with on different dating websites, they're talking to her 24/7. But you're the one that's going to be standing out because you're not doing that. So you're just adding a little bit of mystery. You're just not talking to her all the time. You're using the phone to just arrange a date with her. And then you just see her out on the date. Because let's be honest, that's the best way to get to know someone. The best way to get to know someone is in person. Because that's where you can authentically see who she is, because you can easily craft a message and manipulate a message into making you look better than what you actually are. But when you're out on a date with someone and you're seeing them face to face in person, then it's very hard to do that kind of thing. It's more difficult to do that. So it's always best to meet in person anyway and get to know someone in person. So logically, it makes sense to not spend ages getting to know someone over text, because people can hide who they are. You could be being dishonest. She could be being dishonest. If you really want to know a woman, meet her out on a date. Arrange a date. Okay? And that's all you really need to do. And that will make the world of difference. If you just do those things, it'll make the world of difference. And you can be the guy that she is attracted to, that you'll be that strong masculine figure that she's attracted to, without also being the jerk and the guy who turns out to be controlling in the end. Okay? And women are just desperate for men who are leaders, who are confident in themselves, and who are not afraid to piss her off. You can stand up for yourself. You've got a backbone. That's all she needs. That's all she wants, and she'll be super attracted to you. Okay? So thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally, if you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.